who, before we look at our forecast, has quite the picture.
Yeah, beautiful forecast, at least for a couple days this week, and we've got a beautiful weather picture here from Alexis Green. This was in Ordway, storms that came through last night. She said there was some pretty good lightning out that way, and she definitely captured a beautiful photo of that. Alexis, thank you for sending that photo in. We love it. Probably going to see some more lightning in your neighborhood later on today. Forecast highs are going to be in the 80s. Along I-25, we'll have some areas of 90 towards La Junta, and then out east, notice it's a little bit cooler here, so we'll have some clouds lingering and some moisture out that way, which will help to keep things a bit cooler than what we're seeing a little bit further off to the west. Forecast today does bring some red flag warnings. If you step outside, it feels kind of humid right now, so you're probably thinking it's not dry enough for that. Well, I think we're going to dry out later on this afternoon. Those winds really going to start to pick up from the south, and that'll allow for those low relative humidity values and the chance for some quick spreading fires today. So please be aware of that as we go through the daytime. Our strongest winds are going to be between about noon and as late as 3-4 o'clock today, gusts around 45 miles per hour, and we'll continue to see some gustier winds out over the far eastern plains, but a decrease occurring from the San Luis Valley back towards the I-25 corridor. And this is our severe weather outlook for today. We've got our lowest risk of severe weather out over the eastern plains. That includes parts of eastern El Paso County. I think further east, best chance for some thunderstorms later on this afternoon. So we're going to talk about that on your FUTURECAST here. Clouds start to clear out through lunchtime. We're going to pick up those winds. Things should clear out a bit. And as we head towards 3, we're going to see a boundary set up. It's a separation of dry air and of moisture. We call it the dry line. And this model here is showing completely dry skies through the afternoon and evening hours. It is picking up on some cloud cover, and I think that's this model's attempt at trying to develop some thunderstorms, or at least suggest that that might occur later on today. So I would say from Lyman down towards eastern Los Animas County, you're going to have to watch out for the chance for some strong to maybe even severe storms. Hail and high winds are going to be a concern today, and you cannot rule out a tornado with some of these storms when you get this type of a setup. So we have to watch out for that this afternoon. I think better chances for a line of strong to severe storms moving through northeast Colorado later tonight. Hail, wind, even a brief tornado or two embedded in that line of storms possible up that way. But again, just because this model is dry does not mean that we're going to have a storm-free day. So if you live in the eastern plains, please be aware of severe thunderstorm chances today. 7-day forecast in Woodland Park brings some 60s through to Friday. So we're going to cool things down a little bit more, and then into the weekend we're looking at 60s and 70s. I think Sunday probably your better day for some storms. So if you're trying to get some fresh air this weekend, definitely go out on Saturday. Canyon City, look for some 70s for Thursday, Friday, 80s on Saturday, and then we're going to cool down significantly on Sunday with more widely scattered storms. In Pueblo, look for some 70s through Thursday, 80s for Friday and Saturday, and then for Sunday, some low 70s with a couple of storms. And in Colorado Springs, look for some 70s as you head through the next few days here. Saturday, Sunday, bring 80s, and then eventually down to the upper 60s. More widely scattered storms for Sunday afternoon. Then Monday, Tuesday, back to the 70s to near 80s. Josh, back over to you.